Due to current bridal design trends, it's harder to find a dress with a lot of coverage. Thankfully, with sewing, it's easy enough to add this coverage in a beautiful way. Don't get me wrong, this can be very time-consuming, but the actual sewing project is fairly straightforward, and I'm going to show you how I seamlessly raise the back of this wedding gown. While I'm working on this, I'll share any important details with you. If you have questions, though, leave them in the comments below. Anytime that I am raising the bodice of a lace gown, I immediately think of the bridal icon, Grace Kelly. One of the classic wedding gowns that really spurred on a high neck revolution, and to this day is the gold standard for the timeless style of modest lace bodice dresses, is the one that was designed for Grace Kelly. From the silver screen to royal elegance, the life of Grace Kelly, later known as Princess Grace of Monaco, is a tale of grace, beauty, and transformation from Hollywood royalty to real-life princess. Today, we delve into the life of this iconic figure from her early days to her unforgettable royal wedding and her lasting legacy. Born on November 12, 1929, in Philadelphia, Grace Patricia Kelly grew up in a wealthy and competitive family. The youngest of 4 children, she was determined and ambitious from a young age, showing a keen interest in acting. Despite her family's initial reluctance, Grace pursued her passion, attending the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City. Grace Kelly's film career took off in the early 1950s, capturing hearts with her beauty, elegance, and talent. Her roles in Rear Window, Dial M for Murder, and The Country Girl, for which she won an Academy Award, made her a Hollywood icon. Grace's life took a fairy tale turn when she met Prince Rainier III of Monaco during the Cannes Film Festival in 1955. Their courtship was a whirlwind of romance and media attention, culminating in a marriage proposal later that year. The courtship between Grace Kelly and Prince Rainier was a carefully orchestrated affair, bringing two different worlds together. Their engagement was announced on the 5th of January, 1956, and the world watched eagerly as plans for a royal wedding unfolded. The wedding was meticulously planned with attention to every detail, showcasing the fusion of American glamour and European royalty. Time was of the essence. Her wedding was only 3 months after the announcement of her engagement. If you like to watch my craft in this relaxing environment, listening to stories of brides whilst I sew, make sure to tap the subscribe button so that you don't lose track of me. I upload every week. Grace Kelly became Princess Grace of Monaco during a ceremony that was held at St. Nicholas Cathedral, witnessed by a select group of family and friends and broadcast to millions around the world. Grace's wedding dress, designed by Helen Rose, was the centerpiece of the day. Princess Grace's wedding dress remains one of the most iconic bridal gowns in history. Designed by Helen Rose, a costume designer from MGM Studios, the dress was a gift from the studio, symbolizing the transition from movie star to royalty. Made of silk taffeta antique Brussels lace, and pearls. It featured a high neckline, long sleeves, and a full skirt, embodying elegance and timeless beauty. The making of the gown was a closely guarded secret involving 36 seamstresses and taking 6 weeks to complete. An interesting fact about the dress is that it included a something old, a piece of lace from a family heirloom, and a something new, a specially designed Juliet cap that held her veil in place. The dress inspired countless brides worldwide and continues to influence bridal fashion today. Princess Grace's impact went beyond her style and beauty. She devoted herself to charitable work and the arts within Monaco. On September 13, 1982, Princess Grace's life took a tragic turn. While driving with her youngest daughter, Stephanie, back to Monaco from their country home, Grace suffered a stroke, causing her to lose control of the vehicle. The car veered off the steep, winding roads and plunged down a 120-foot embankment. The accident shocked the world, leaving many to mourn the loss of such an iconic figure. Despite immediate rescue efforts and hospitalization, the extent of her injuries was severe. The princess had suffered major trauma, leading to a critical condition that the medical team could not overcome. Princess Grace passed away on September 14, 1982, at the age of 52, leaving behind a grieving family and a world that admired her grace, beauty, and philanthropy. Her death was met with an outpouring of tributes from across the globe, reflecting the impact of her life's work both on and off the screen. In Monaco, her passing marked the end of an era, but her legacy was far from forgotten. The Princess Grace Foundation was established to continue her charitable work, supporting emerging artists in theater, dance, and of course, film. Princess Stephanie, who was with her mother, Princess Grace, during the car accident, was only 17 at the time and survived with relatively minor injuries. The legacy of Princess Grace endures through family, her contribution to the arts, her timeless sense of style, and, well, grace.